Got the big one for us there at the end, and thought maybe we'd pop one there in the last minute, but didn't go our way.
Biggest factors tonight in the loss?
Just it was just a slugfest both ways, and they threw the last punch unfortunately in overtime, and managing pucks, like again, they're just so on top of you with pressure and puck pressure, best that we've seen all year, and their third goal was managing a puck coming out of our zone, and it was unfortunate, but it's hockey, and it's the way it goes.
Greg, not the outcome you wanted, but talk about what this group of seniors has meant to you, meant to this team. They closed down the old building.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. Like I said, kind of touched on it pregame. The new guys that are here for a year have made us such a huge impact on our program. We got a ton of hockey in front of us still, right? Huge road series, and then obviously playoffs. And then it's kind of changing of the guard, right? You got Ty Murchison and Ethan Schmaggy and Benji Eckerly, the last guys that played at Oceanside. Benji was on our all-road team during the COVID season, and it's a bummer we couldn't get this one for him tonight. But this isn't going to be our last home game. That's the good news.
How impressive was Potter tonight?
He was unbelievable. He was our best player all weekend. And I thought he was going to get the third there in overtime when he broke loose, and the kid made a hell of a save. He's as good of a goalie as we've seen all year, if not the best goalie we've seen all year. He was very good.
You've been so good on the power play all season. What do you think about tonight's team?
Yeah, it just never got, the first unit just never got set up. Both power plays tonight, we won faceoffs, and just couldn't hold it. And as soon as it came out, their forecheck's really good. It's hard on entry, and the second one got some really good looks for us there to take the lead. Just again, the kid made some really big saves. He's phenomenal.
What does this weekend say just about your team's ability to play against physical teams, but also still use speed to your advantage?
Yeah, no, I mean, we're right there to sweep, arguably the best team in the country, right? But they showed why they're number 3. They punched back all weekend. Last night we again threw the last punch that knocked them out. And tonight they got a bounce in overtime, and the kid buried it. It was a hell of a move, and it's like our overtimes have gone. We had 2 really good chances to win the game, and their goalie made some big saves.
How do you think Pat's performance was tonight?
He was great. I think he'll want the first one back. But what was really impressive about his game was, that first one was just kind of a fluke where he thought he had it covered, and he literally passed it to the back door with his hand swiping at it. It'd be real easy to go into the tank, and fold up shop. And then after that, he made 3 breakaway saves, held us in it till we found our footing again, take the lead, and he was very good for us all weekend.
That's not the outcome you wanted, but seeing the community support all season long for this team, what does that say about how far your program's come and where it's headed?
Unbelievable. It's our fans have been incredible all year. We're lucky to have them. They push us, and they carried us across the finish line in that Denver game a couple weeks ago, where we came back and won in overtime, and we really wanted it for them tonight. We wanted to pop the top off this place and get that in overtime, or win it in regulation. And now the motivation is obviously to go take care of business on the road, make sure that we come back here and have playoff hockey at Mullet.
How, if at all, does the result of this game this weekend change the dynamic moving forward?
It can't, I mean, it's going to sting tonight, and it's because, you don't get the result that you want. And we felt like we had them on the ropes, we just didn't finish. And it's going to sting. It's going to sting tonight when you're that close to sweeping a team that good. But what I just told the guys is I'm proud of them. They competed, they battled. We went toe-to-toe. We took 4-6 points against the hottest team in the country coming in here, and that's no small feat. Nobody else has done that this year. Nobody else in our league's beaten them in regulation, and we were right there to do it 2 nights in a row. So proud of our guys. They competed. We made some mistakes. They made some mistakes. It was a hell of a series.
Coach, how frustrating is it 1-0-1 against one of the best teams in the nation? You go up the computer and it's 16 pairwise.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I think you win in regulation, we're probably 12 right now, and but again, it's so minuscule right now. The RPI between 11 and us is I mean, we're right there, right? We have to win games. you know, and whether we won or lost tonight, we needed to go to Omaha and win games. So we still have to go there and just focus on what's in front of us. We have a lot of hockey in front of us, and Omaha's a great team. You know, they had a bye week this week, so we're excited to go finish the regular season, and then we get our bye week before playoffs. So I would look for our guys to really empty the tanks in a big way next week.